Mayong Adla. This is Ben from Philippines Extremes coming to you live outside of Cebu City in Ababao, Cordova. So I had to take this opportunity to come out here and make a video. Hopefully it's not too loud with the rain, but I really love it when it does this. It just makes me happy. I feel like a kid when it's snowing or something. But I love it. And my wife's like, turn off the fan. It's so cold. So this video is going to be about another sucker got scammed by a Filipina. So I'm at the mall the other day and I see a foreigner at the immigration, and he just looks kind of like he's got, a frown on his face, not very happy. And I almost wanted to go and talk to him, but I didn't at the time. So then we kept walking around, and later on I saw him after I picked up some cash at the Western Union. And I just decided I was going to ask him, how you doing? How's your time going in the Philippines? So he tells me he met this Filipina online, talked to her a few times, was sending her money, and when he got here, things just weren't right. So it turns out he is hanging out with her and he's getting weird vibes. They decided to go travel. So they went and traveled around, did some island hopping, a bunch of other things. He's spending lots of money. He bought a scooter and put it in her name. He bought her the scooter. And, he said he spent like 3 months with her. And in the end, when they went back to the province that she's from, turns out, I don't remember all the gory details, but the long story short is she was married. And the husband was not happy that he was hanging out with her. And it could have turned out a lot worse. But it actually, he just ended up leaving. But he ended up spending thousands of dollars, getting his heart broke because he showed me pictures and she was, pretty attractive. And she said all the sweet things and everything that always happens, a stereotypical thing, So he didn't do his due diligence. So, guys, there's just better ways to go about meeting these girls that are here in the Philippines. You can meet a girl online. She can tell you everything you want to hear. But, you're never going to know the truth until you get, slippers on the ground. I used to always say the boots on the ground thing, but that's kind of been a catchphrase for other channels. But really, everybody wears slippers here and nobody wears boots in the Philippines. It's too hot. So everybody wears flip-flops and they call them slippers. Red flags are all around. If you're sending money to someone over the internet that you've never met before, especially if they ask you, that's a red flag, you guys, and just move on. There are so many others that won't, but that's not always necessarily a sign that she's good, because a lot of these Filipinas are schooled in these things and they won't ask you money because they know that foreigners look for that as a negative sign. So, man, when you come here, if you set something up with the girl, you gotta realize that they're not all on the up and up. And really, in my opinion, the best way to go about it is to meet someone here that you can see with your eyes, that you can talk to, that you can observe, preferably someone who's working in a mall or somewhere, a restaurant, something. She's got her ducks in a row, at least, appearance-wise, and you can kind of get a better sense that way. I know it's, attractive and it's alluring to start looking while you're there, and I did it too, but it doesn't always end well in your favor. The best thing to do is to come here, meet a girl that way you can see her life, and the odds of you meeting a bad one that way go way down. Girls are girls everywhere, women are women everywhere, and they're not always going to be on the up and up, even in person. So it's not like, you're just going to throw out your fishing hook and find the perfect fish. It's no guarantee of who is honest and who isn't. But at least if you're here, you get a better chance of vetting the person, seeing for yourself, and starting the process that way. I think if dudes did that, they would eliminate so much trouble. So dudes, if you're talking to a girl online, I understand that it passes the time. It gives you, even more incentive to come. It gives you kind of an excitement, and that's fine. But don't get too invested in it emotionally, financially. When you approach it from an online approach, sometimes it doesn't work out very well, and there's definitely way more wiggle room for a girl to take advantage. So guys, when you come here, a better approach is obviously to meet the girl here. I know I've said it before, but I keep meeting these people and I keep hearing it on forums and online and in person that they're getting scammed. So that poor guy lost, a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and now he's thinking, negative things about the Philippines. So don't be like him. Use your wits, use your brain, think with your big head, not your small one. So that way, when you come to the Philippines, you can actually have a better chance at enjoying the whole experience. Girl, weather, people, friendliness, all of it. So thanks, guys, for watching. Be smart out there. It's a big, bad world sometimes, and you don't want to be the one that ends up getting suckered. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you soon.